Welcome to our deep dive into the fascinating process of choosing a new pope. Hidden from the world by the walls of the Vatican, the Papal Conclave is a centuries-old tradition, shrouded in mystery and ritual. Over the next few chapters, we will uncover the layers of this ancient process, exploring its origins, its evolution, and the intricate details that make it one of the most unique elections on Earth. We will delve into the hallowed halls of the Sistine Chapel, witness the solemn processions, and decode the language of the smoke signals that captivate the world. Join me as we journey into the heart of the Vatican to understand this pivotal moment in the Catholic Church. We will also take a look at some of the potential candidates who might become the next pope. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more intriguing content. The Papal Conclave, a gathering unlike any other, traces its roots back to the tumultuous power struggles of 13th century Europe. Imagine a time when the papacy, the very bedrock of the Catholic Church, was threatened by political interference and internal divisions. In 1268, following the death of Pope Clement IV, the cardinals assembled to elect his successor. Little did they know, their deliberations would drag on for almost 3 years, a testament to the deep divisions within the Church. It was in the medieval town of Viterbo, Italy, that the exasperated townspeople, desperate for a resolution, took matters into their own hands. Frustrated by the cardinals' inability to reach a decision, they barricaded the cardinals inside the papal palace, hoping to expedite the process. Food was scarce, tempers flared, and still, a new pope proved elusive. Finally, as a last resort, the townspeople resorted to a drastic measure. They tore the roof off the building, exposing the cardinals to the elements. This act of desperation, while extreme, had the desired effect. Exposed to the scorching sun and the chilling night air, the cardinals finally reached a compromise, electing Gregory X as the new pope. Determined to avoid such a crisis in the future, Pope Gregory X issued a papal bull in 1274, establishing the rules and procedures for all future conclaves. This document, known as Ubi Periculum, laid the foundation for the conclave as we know it, emphasizing secrecy, seclusion, and a sense of urgency. Over the centuries, the conclave has evolved, adapting to the changing times, yet its core principles have remained remarkably constant. Today, as cardinals gather from every corner of the globe, they do so within the walls of the Vatican, a testament to the enduring legacy of Pope Gregory X and the remarkable history of the Papal Conclave. The selection of a new pope falls to a select group of men, the cardinals of the Catholic Church. Often referred to as the princes of the Church, these men are appointed by the Pope himself, chosen for their wisdom, piety, and unwavering dedication to the faith. The College of Cardinals, as it is known, is a diverse and international body, reflecting the global reach of the Catholic Church. From bustling cities in the Americas to remote villages in Africa, these men bring with them a wealth of experience and a deep understanding of the spiritual needs of the faithful. Becoming a cardinal is a lifelong calling, a testament to years of dedicated service within the Church. While there are no formal qualifications, most cardinals rise through the ranks of the clergy, serving as bishops, archbishops, or in other prominent positions within the Vatican. The selection process itself is shrouded in secrecy. When a pope dies or resigns, the College of Cardinals assumes responsibility for governing the Church until a successor is chosen. It is during this time, known as the sede vacante, that the cardinals prepare for the conclave. Only cardinals under the age of 80 are eligible to participate in the conclave, a rule meant to ensure that the electors are in good health and possess the mental acuity required for such a momentous decision. The cardinals gather in Rome, their arrival a spectacle of tradition and solemnity. They come from all walks of life, each with their own unique perspective, yet united in their common purpose, to elect the next leader of the Catholic Church. The voting process within the conclave is a tightly guarded secret, a sacred ritual hidden from the prying eyes of the world. Once the doors of the Sistine Chapel swing shut, a sense of solemn anticipation descends upon the assembled cardinals. They gather in silence, their faces etched with a mixture of contemplation and concern, for they bear the weight of history on their shoulders. The Sistine Chapel itself, adorned with Michelangelo's breathtaking frescoes, serves as a poignant reminder of the spiritual magnitude of their task. Each cardinal takes an oath of secrecy, vowing to never reveal the details of their deliberations. This commitment to confidentiality is absolute, ensuring that the integrity of the conclave remains uncompromised. The voting process is conducted in a series of secret ballots, each cardinal carefully inscribing his choice on a small piece of paper. The ballots are then meticulously counted and scrutinized, a process steeped in tradition and symbolism. After each round of voting, the ballots are burned in a specially designed stove within the Sistine Chapel. The smoke from these burnings, closely watched by the world outside, provides the first indication of the conclave's progress. Black smoke billowing from the chimney signifies that no candidate has received the required two-thirds majority, a visual reminder that the cardinals remain divided in their search for a new pope. The anticipation builds with each plume of black smoke, the world holding its breath, waiting for a sign. Then, after days, perhaps even weeks, of intense deliberation and prayer, a moment of profound significance arrives. From the chimney above the Sistine Chapel, a plume of white smoke ascends into the sky, a symbol of unity, a proclamation that a new pope has been chosen. The history of the Papal Conclave is replete with fascinating anecdotes, tales of intrigue and unexpected occurrences that offer a glimpse into this secretive world. One such story takes us back to the conclave of 1903, when a determined veto cast from the shadows threatened to derail the entire process. As the cardinals gathered to elect a successor to Pope Leo XIII, a powerful figure lurked on the periphery, Cardinal Jan Puzina, the representative of Austrian Emperor Franz Joseph. The emperor, wielding his influence over the church, had granted Puzina a secret veto power, allowing him to block the election of any cardinal deemed unfavorable to the Austrian throne. The conclave proceeded, each ballot bringing the cardinals closer to a decision. However, unbeknownst to most, Puzina held a powerful card, a written veto he intended to use at a pivotal moment. As fate would have it, the cardinal who emerged as the frontrunner, Rampolla del Tindaro, was deemed unacceptable to Austria. Puzina, true to his orders, cast his veto, plunging the conclave into disarray. The cardinals, outraged by this interference in their sacred duty, protested vehemently. This unprecedented act sent shockwaves through the conclave, threatening to undermine the entire process. The veto, though controversial, was ultimately successful in blocking Rampolla's election. The conclave eventually settled on Giuseppe Sarto, who took the name Pius X. Pius X, however, wasted no time in condemning the use of the veto, issuing a decree that forbade any secular power from interfering in papal elections. The story of the 1903 conclave serves as a reminder of the delicate balance between the church and the secular world, and the lengths to which power will be exerted to influence the course of history. The white smoke has dissipated. The bells of St. Peter's Basilica ring out across Rome, and the faithful gathered in St. Peter's Square erupt in joyous celebration. The conclave has reached its conclusion. A new pope has been chosen. But this is not an ending. It is a beginning. The newly elected pontiff, chosen to lead over 1.3 billion Catholics worldwide, now faces the daunting task of guiding the Church through the complexities of the 21st century. His first duty, however, is one steeped in tradition and humility. He must choose his papal name, a decision laden with symbolism, often reflecting the legacy he wishes to emulate or the path he seeks to forge. Once attired in the papal white, he steps onto the balcony overlooking St. Peter's Square, the weight of the world on his shoulders. The crowd roars its approval, eager for a glimpse of the man who will shape the destiny of the Catholic Church. The new pope's responsibilities are many and varied. He is the spiritual leader of the Catholic Church, the shepherd of his flock, entrusted with safeguarding the teachings of Christ and providing guidance to the faithful. He is also a head of state, the sovereign ruler of Vatican City, responsible for its diplomatic relations and international standing. In an increasingly interconnected world, the Pope's voice carries significant weight, advocating for peace, justice, and human dignity on the global stage. But perhaps his most crucial role is that of a pastor, a teacher, and a unifier. He must navigate complex theological debates, address the challenges facing the modern world, and provide spiritual nourishment to a global community grappling with uncertainty and change. The journey ahead will be fraught with challenges, but the new Pope can draw strength from the legacy of his predecessors, the unwavering faith of the faithful, and the knowledge that he carries the hopes and prayers of millions on his shoulders. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating insights. We've journeyed together into the heart of one of the world's oldest and most secretive institutions, uncovering the history, the rituals, and the human stories that make the Papal Conclave such a captivating event. Stay tuned for more fun facts and deep dives into intriguing topics.